Hey everybody, Sam here with another In Defense of Bad Movies Minisode. It is currently Halloween Eve. I know, we're getting this out late, even by our regular standards of lateness. Sorry about that, but, you know, we have busy lives and it's old Hallows Eve time, and we are currently taking a break from our pumpkin carving. Actually, Loren is not taking a break. She's carving right now.
Too much carving to do, Sam.
So you might hear it. We're gonna keep this one fairly brief, I think. Just wanted to tell you the next movie we're going to watch is Tron Legacy. Not very Halloween-y, but it'll be 2 weeks after Halloween. 2 weeks plus after Halloween. So who cares? Bobby will defend it. I'm not sure where you can get it digitally, but it's around. So do check it out if you want to join us in the mocking of it or enjoying it. Who knows? I've seen it before. I'm going to mock it. So do join us in less than 2 weeks, actually, now that I think about it, because we are so late with this episode. More like a week and a day. Oh, God, we have to record.
You're assuming we're going to record on time.
That's true. We might not. Anyway, the other thing that we do is, of course, themes like old times. Hey, guys, Sam here, and
Loren.
And we are going to do a very Halloween-y theme song today.
That's a hint.
Yes, if you're a fan of the show, you might know it already. It is the theme song from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah. Great show from the 90s. If you've watched the movie, it's way better than that.
Don't watch the movie. The movie's a mistake.
We might defend the movie one day. Who knows?
I don't think we should.
Anyway, great show though.
Yeah.
Fantastic show.
I've tried the movie several times and I love Joss Whedon now, but the movie absolutely was taken away from him and made something he did not envision. But the show fixes that.
The show is a cultural touchstone.
So good.
And, you know, I don't know what to tell you. If you haven't seen it, you should totally see it. It's whatever you think about the show, it's probably not accurate.
Really? I think I like it. Is that?
Oh no, no. What if you've not seen it before? Whatever you think about the show. Yeah, it's. I mean, I think people think it's cheesy, like, oh, Buffy, it's so cheesy, but that's the joke, and that you're not getting it. And
I'm gonna admit that when I was in high school, I didn't get the joke, and I like to tell proudly to people that I actually went to high school with Buffy because they filmed at Torrance High, where I graduated, and they filmed concurrently to our attending school. Buffy and I were actually in the same grade, and so they were graduating when we were graduating. The school was decorated in Razorback colors as well as the Torrance Tartar colors.
You probably saw all the supernatural things that happened, and just in your brain kind of turned it into like normal everyday things.
Yeah, like, oh, gas leak. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. No, it's not Community.
The best year was when they built the bell tower and up on the top of the senior quad that was like the very special episode that got pulled when Jonathan was gonna start firing on the crowd. We had no bell tower. That's a little inside baseball.
Why would a school have a bell tower? No, I guess it could. Yeah, whatever.
Why would we have a bell tower? Maybe a clock tower. Possibly.
Clock tower, whatever.
What
school needs that? Yeah, but that is funny. That's awesome.
But when I was in high school, I don't know. I was very like anti-girly girl, and so I did not get the joke. It's like, oh, she's a cheerleader and I hate her. But I'd still watched it out of, pride for the school. And even like when I found myself enjoying it, was like, oh, I'm kind of having fun. But no. And then finally years later, like in the revisiting of it, like, oh wait, oh my gosh, I love this. This is amazing.
I came to it late myself. Terrific show. Really glad that I did. It's very tongue in cheek, very, but not just like that. You love the characters. You love the characters. There's a lot of heart in the show.
Exactly. It has every element of like scary horror, good action, but then very funny and very character driven. Just everything we've come to expect from Joss, and has gone on to inspire contemporary stuff like Russell T Davies and Stephen Moffat of Doctor Who and all their shows have mentioned Buffy and Joss as the inspiration for the tone of the show.
So a trendsetter.
Yeah, exactly.
A dawning of a new age of TV.
I really think so. Just sort of transforming.
I hope I'm not sounding sarcastic because I'm really not.
No, I don't think you are. I think I was just corroborating how spot on you were with. I think that he changed the language of. Yeah. And made it cool to do spooky and sci-fi.
A few years ago, Vulture.com, which I'm going to say actually Kolchak even inspired Buffy, but whatever, we're not going to get into that.
What is that?
Kolchak, the Night Stalker. It was a Gavin MacLeod show. I'm not going to get into it. Look it up. Kids, look it up. You're too young. What was I going to say? Oh, A few years ago, Vulture.com had this best drama. Was it drama? Yeah, a drama series of all time, and it was they did it sweet like NCAA style, where you have the two shows up against each other, and it goes down to. And Buffy really made it far into it. It didn't win. The Wire won.
That's fair,
as it should have.
But I appreciate that they're getting respected as a drama. That's not just culty horror sci-fi silly. Yeah. Yeah. Like that it actually properly has real drama and real poignancy.
The body?
You will cry during the show a few times and you'll be scared properly. Hush? Oh my gosh.
And the things they did. Hush. Like so much of that is no dialogue.
Yeah.
The body. Like the absence of ambient noise. They did a lot of creative things with
every
the show
season,
too.
I think Joss committed to like at least one episode that was just entirely different and trying to do something you'd never see on TV.
Yeah. And that speaking of the body, which we won't get into it, Joss will break your heart.
Oh yeah. Oh, he'll kill you.
Yeah.
He'll lure you in with love and funny and then I'm gonna just destroy it now.
Yeah, exactly. But we're not here to talk about the series as great as it was.
Oh, but the theme song, even when I was early days, I don't know about this show. This is a pretty cool theme song though. Ba-da-da. It's so good.
It is good.
By the band. Should I tell you?
Please tell us a little bit about it.
It's by the punk pop band Nerf Herder.
I think I get that reference.
Do you get that one? You scruffy looking Nerf Herder.
Thank you.
Actually brought in because, according to Just Whedon, Allison Hannigan, who plays Willow, had made him listen to some of the band's music. And when they were shopping around, this is, of course, according to Wikipedia, that unimpeachable source of information. It's just an IMDb trivia. That's all I go by.
Yeah.
I've got cited in my sources. That they say that at the time, they were trying to shop around the theme tune and going into professional theme songwriters and just did not like it, and then fell back on Nerf Herder with a very small amount of money in their budget. And
didn't they say they went to a famous?
Yeah,
I'm
Nerf Herder quotes that they went to a famous theme song composer.
Oh, that comes from Nerf Herder.
Yeah,
I'm going to say it right here. You heard it here, folks. Mike Post.
This is your guess.
That's my theory on
who. Chung. That's why exactly. That has that in the thought.
Because how many famous writers do you know?
There are some famous themes.
Famous certainly within the industry. I'm
especially
sure.
Especially that era.
Yeah, but I mean, still, how many do you know? Who wrote Cheers?
The guys, Les Charles.
We know.
And,
I don't think so.
What?
We know Ray Charles wrote Three's Company. But that's because we did it last month, and because its name is Ray Charles. And that was actually just who sang it. I forget who wrote it.
It was hot lyrics.
So I quickly forget it. Anyway, so tell us more.
Oh, it's so classic. I think it just sets the tone of the show properly. It starts with the organ chords and just making it era 30s horror movie, and then explodes.
The wolf howl.
Yeah, wolf howl. Then just suddenly the drums and guitar, and it's just rock and roll and cool, and you get all the flashing shots of the horror. It gets you excited for the show. I love it.
It is good stuff.
I don't love it as much. I mean, I do love it more than the Deutsches Österreichische Fingfufel song Kodo that apparently there's some controversy about, that part of the song shared a similarity with this German pop song. We had to go look this up, and don't. It's terrible song, but it's pretty fun. It's not a good song, but we had to check YouTube for it. Kodo is the name of the song, and it's pretty terrible, cheesy, alien themed 80s music.
Oh, was it alien? It
sounded supposed to be outer space and something.
It sounded very cheesy Halloween.
Super cheesy.
To me, which this is the time, but yeah.
And the link up was their part was a female chorus was going the doo 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 doo. It was okay, I can hear that, but also there has to be a finite amount of music in the world. I can't believe this would inspire Nerf Herder.
Yeah.
So this song is obviously much better.
Yeah.
No lyrics, sadly.
No, so we're not going to be able to sing that, but I do have a surprise.
What?
At the end. Do you have anything more to say about the theme?
Just that it's amazing. That it is, in particular, we've already done a Joss theme before, but just in his style, he makes excellent choices. And as per usual, the music, which always plays such a large part of his shows, is set perfectly in the theme song and lets you know to be excited about what you're going to see.
I agree. And there was an episode of Buffy that was very musical.
Oh, yes,
the musical episode entitled Once More with Feeling. And I thought, since we can't sing the theme song,
I think we could do it.
Maybe.
But what should we do instead?
I thought we might sing a song from it.
Aww.
I'll never tell which
of
song.
Of course. Which, let's be honest and tell, we totally sing the song among ourselves all the time.
But now we're going to have the lyrics in front of us so we get them all right and whatnot.
Perfect. Who am I playing?
You're going to be Anya. Anyanka. Okay. Odd. She was born odd.
Which was the weirdest twist. Oh, season 7. Season 7's a bit of a gaslight in some ways.
I still like it. It's
there
still
are great points, but Joss had checked out, and I feel like you can feel that. Like, the writing wasn't quite on, and some of the story diversions were a little weird.
And if you're anti-Dawn, that's not a good season to watch.
I've never been anti-Dawn.
Neither have I.
This is the man that I plan to entangle, isn't he fine? My claim to fame was to maim and to mangle, vengeance was mine. But I'm out of the biz, the name I made I'll trade for his. The only trouble is, I'll never tell.
She is the one, she's such wonderful fun, such passion and grace. Warm in the night when I'm right in her tight embrace, tight embrace. I'll never let her go. The love we've known can only grow. There's just one thing that, no, I'll never tell. 'Cause there's nothing to tell.
He snores.
She wheezes.
Say housework and he freezes.
She eats these skeezy cheeses that I can't describe.
I talk, he breezes.
She doesn't know what pleases.
His penis got diseases from a Shumash tribe.
The vibe gets kind of scary.
Ooh, scary.
Like she thinks I'm ordinary.
Like it's all just temporary.
Like her toes are kinda hairy. But it's all very well, 'cause God knows I'll never tell.
When things get rough, he just hides behind his Buffy. Now look, he's getting huffy 'cause he knows that I know.
She clings, she's needy, she's also really greedy. She never...
His eyes are beating.
This is my verse, hello, she.
Look at me, I'm dancing crazy.
And now's the musical interlude, which maybe I'll do some backing, but I don't know, it'll be hard to sync it up and whatnot. And if it is happening, then right now I'm talking over that part. You know you're quite the charmer.
My knight in armor.
You're the cutest of the Scoobies with your lips as red as Rudy's and your supple tight embrace. Sweet violin.
So sweet. And kind of bittersweet.
Yeah.
He's swell.
She's sweller.
He'll always be my feller.
That's why I'll never tell her that I'm petrified.
I've read this tale. There's wedding then betrayal. I know that come the day I'll want to run and hide.
I lied. I said it's easy. I've tried, but there's these fears I can't quell. Is she looking for a pot of gold?
Well, I look good when I've gotten old.
Will our lives become too stressful if I'm never that successful?
When I get so old and wrinkly that I look like David Brinkley.
Am I crazy?
Am I dreaming?
Am I marrying a demon?
We could really raise the beam and make marriage a hell. So thank God I'll never tell.
I swear that I'll never tell. My lips are sealed.
I take the fifth.
Nothing to see, move it along.
I'll never tell.
If anyone actually listens to the minisodes, I think that's over.
Aww. I think you're the sweetest.
Well, thanks for listening, everyone. And remember to join us in like a week and a day, if we get the timing right, for Tron Legacy. Thanks for listening. Goodbye. Happy Halloween.
Bye. Happy Halloween.